So guys, what's going on? Hope you're good. So I'm going to be placing a trade, and I will explain the reason why I'm placing the trade. And let me just use 0.2. This is volatility 0.002. This volatility, it's highly volatile. So I'm going to be doing this live, okay? As I explain, why I place the video is that I want to explain something. So before I finish explaining, we could have hit our TP, all right, or stop loss. Any of them can happen, okay? So look at the zone. I'm going to be setting my stop loss above this swing, okay? And my TP is going to be at this zone, that is at my order block or lowest at this point, okay? So let me just delete this. Then I'm going to set everything live. This is my stop loss. This is going to be my TP. Let me keep it down here, okay? So this is most time 1:1.5 or 1:2 or 1:1 depending, okay? So this is a live chart, you can see. Okay, so let's go. So the question is, why am I taking this trade? Why am I taking this trade? Why do you want to scalp? Why do you just want to be, I'm not a scalper, but sometimes I can actually drop something like this because I have the information, right? I have the time to check the chart, bring out new stuffs for my traders who are scalpers or who want to who have all the whole time to be in the chart scalping, here and there. So I taught you guys something about psychological level in my previous videos. So if you have not checked it out, maybe I will link the video in the description. You check it out about how to draw psychological levels, right? So I noticed something about vix75. vix75 moves from zone to zone, from that one psychological level to another psychological level, right? I just noticed that this particular vix75 works perfectly well when it comes to psychological level, okay? So let me just share this. If you look at this point, okay, these are the psychological. I have all these lines already in place. These are the psychological levels for this vix75, okay? Now if you look here, you can see how the price respected this psychological level here and reverses to the downside, okay? When the price gets to this zone, the price breaks the psychological level and keep pushing to the downside. But if you look at the candlestick formation, you can see that the candlestick formation right there is super bearish, right? So even as a trader, a price action trader who know things about candlestick should know that this is likely going to be a breakout, right? Then after that, you have the price push down and retested the psychological level and start pushing down, okay? So I'm not going to be explaining or giving you guys the reason why I entered this trade right now. Let me just share with you what has been happening, then I will come back to explain this trade, okay? So can you see how the price also keep respecting this level even when sometimes it not like completely touched it? So we have also the next one here, okay? We also have this one. You can see it seems like a breakout, but the price still respected that zone, okay? You can look at this one, look at this place. So the price respect this zone a lot. The price moved from one psychological level to another psychological level, right? So you can still see the price push down to this psychological level, still respect the zone and still push up, okay? Then whenever the price is going to break, the price is going to give you a strong bullish or bearish candle. Why coming close to psychological level? You can see these particular candles here. You can see how the price breaks that level. The candlestick will still pass information to you, all right? Okay, you should know when it's going to be respected and when it's likely going to be broken. So now if you look here, this is another psychological level. So you see how the price moved from one psychological level to another. You can see here. So it keeps happening. You can see double bottom here before the price reverses. So you see how the price respect this zone. That's the most important things I want you to pay close attention to. So now that you know that the price respect this zone, even if I swipe, no matter how far I go, the price will still be respecting it, okay? No matter how far I go, you can see how the price respect those zones. You can see from here, the price respect these zones. So now, there is no argument now that volatility 75 respects your psychological level, okay? That's the basic thing. Now let me now share the strategy. Okay, the strategy. What you need to do is to come to maybe 1 hour time frame, a higher time frame. Okay, just like this one. So on a higher time frame, you see that the price have respected your psychological level, right? If you check here also, the price respected the psychological level by retesting it. Okay, so once you see that the price respect the psychological level, you now push. Let's say the price is pushing up. Let me draw something, and I'm going to be using this particular level. Let's say this level, for example. Okay, this one up there. So let's say that the price is pushing up, and at the point the price comes to your psychological level and respects it. Instead of breaking out, the price started to reverse to the downside. So at this point, you have seen that the price have respected this zone. What you have to do is simply go down to the lower time frame, to 5 minutes time frame or 15 minutes time, but I prefer 5 minutes because I just want to scalp and go, right? When the price retests this zone or bounce off from this psychological level above here and starts pushing to the downside, what you need to do is just to go down to 5 minutes time frame. So let's assume that this is now 5 minutes time frame at this zone. Okay, remember you picture this reversal on 1 hour time frame. Okay, then you go down to 5 minutes time frame. You want to see the price start creating a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You just want to see that bearish move on lower time frame. You want to see that bearish power on lower time frame. So if you see such move, then you are going to be making your entry on 5 minutes time frame, and you'll be targeting the next psychological level down. Okay, let me expose this. If the price on 5 minutes time frame, okay, let me go down to 5 minutes time frame so that we'll have enough space. Now let's say that you have pictured the price bounce off. Sorry, hope I've not. Let me see if I've changed that level. I want to make sure I've not changed anything. This should be 1 0 0 0. Let me confirm. I don't want to change the line. Okay, so if this is the psychological level you see on 1 hour, okay, then the price push up. We are now looking at 5 minutes time frame now. Okay, on 5 minutes time frame, this is what you have on 5 minutes time frame. Now going to this zone, the price started creating higher, that is lower high, lower low. Okay, so at this point the price have shown you a bearish reversal pattern on a lower time frame, right? So when you see this low being broken and the high could not break the previous high, which is this high here, is a sign of reversal, right? But you are doing this on 5 minutes time frame after you have discovered a zone, which is the psychological level on 1 hour, right? Then this is the point you now start looking for entry. When the price bounce off again, maybe retest this zone, you are now going to be making your entry here, and your target is going to be the next psychological level down here, as easy as ABC. Then your stop loss should be above the previous swing high. Okay, above this. If the price should go against you, there's no issues. If the price go in your way, still win-win for you. If the price go against you, you are losing, maybe because this is likely going to be giving you 1:2 or 1:1.5 or something. Okay, it's scalping, so you just need to be take some pips out of the market, either in profit or you encounter losses. But I'm trying to share with you that most time, more than 80% of the time, the price will go your way. Okay, if you follow this thing I just explained now. Okay, so even right now the price is actually just wasting time. It's not making the kind of move I want, because I wanted to hit my TP live. Okay, now if you look from here, like what I explained, if you go to 1 hour for instance, you can see that the price respected this zone, this psychological level here, right? No argument. Okay, so if you go to lower time frame, which is 5 minutes time frame, okay, after that the price respected this zone here, on 1 hour. Okay, what are you going to be looking for? You want to see a change of trend on a lower time frame. You can see the price created this and pushed down, okay, created a higher high which could not break this one. Then you have your low here. So once the price clears your low, you can make your entry and take it to the next psychological level. But this is so close. You can see that this psychological level here is so close. If you take your trade here and set your stop loss above here, it will not give you any good risk reward. Okay, or the only place you can actually take the trade is right here. When the price couldn't break this high, you are now seeing a sign of reversal, but you need to check if the price clears the next low. So this is exactly what you want. See this. You have the previous low here, and you have the high here. Now what happened is that the price pulled back and break this low, invalidating this particular point, showing you this is a bearish. The price is a kind of changing trend from an uptrending that's bullish power to a buying power by breaking this low. The next thing you want to wait for is I want to wait for this and make sure that this particular movement did not break the next high. Okay, so if you look at what the chart did, or the price did, the price couldn't break the next high, which is this high. Okay, so once the price did not break it and stop here, this is the point you are going to make your entry. Your stop loss is going to be above here, your TP is going to be here. You can see how the price pushed massively to the downside and hit your TP. Okay, so the same thing right here. Okay, it happened right here. Just see on 1 hour. Okay, let me go to 1 hour. On 1 hour right here, you are going to see that the price retested this zone with just one candle, okay, and respected that zone. So what I need to do now is to go to 5 minutes time frame. So on 5 minutes time frame within this zone, look at what the price is doing. From here, that's the point the price retested and pushed down. Okay, then what am I waiting for? I want to see the price clearly show me a selling power. Okay, and it happened right here. You can see that the price pushed down, okay, break the previous low. That's the most important thing. Look at the previous low of this. Okay, the price breaks it. So what I'm waiting for is that I just want the price to pull back and will not be able to clear my high, which is this high here. You can see I have high here, I have high here. So once the price did not break that high, I am now okay. So, and it happened, the price pulled back to this zone and couldn't break it. So the point I need to make my entry is from this zone, anywhere around here. Once the price couldn't break this high or this high, I'll make my entry, because this one has shown me the bearish power. This one has shown me another point that the price is now creating a lower high. Then I should make entry here. My stop loss should be here or here. Okay, but because I needed to do this video, I have to make entry even when I kind of having a late entry right here. I still made my entry because I still trust the strategy. The price is still going to push all the way to my TP. This is the level I could have made the entry, but I missed the entry from here. Maybe after this bearish candlestick close, you make your entry right there. Okay, then your TP should be down to this zone. Okay, so but let's see how the price plays out. Okay, if the price is likely going to hit our stop loss or is going to hit our TP. So I'm coming back to share with you the outcome of this trade, guys.